AFTV, Arsenal women are the champions of Europe. They've beaten the all-conquering Barcelona women. Ella, can you believe it? I mean, nobody gave them a chance. They've done it the hard way. Real Madrid, Lyon, and now Barca in the final. That was amazing.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you know, we say, can you believe it? Yes, we can, because we've beaten the best teams in Europe this season. That's what you have to do when you come to a Champions League final and then you win the whole entire thing. You know, you have to beat the best teams in order to get there. So we've shown that. We've shown resilience. We've shown character. And ultimately, Renee has done the most incredible job. She's been at the club for less than 5 months. She's come in. She's brought life back into the team when things are at a low point. It's incredible. I can't really believe it, to be honest, because it's such a big achievement. And I just think the manner in which we did it today was special.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they had to suffer a lot. You know, I mean, Barcelona, as we knew they would, they had lots of possession. They were attacking on a regular basis. But actually, if you actually analyse the game, Arsenal had some great chances as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. You know, we were saying until the 75th minute, I think it was, when Blackstenia scored, it was almost 74 minutes of proper defending. And, you know, there were a few moments in the game where there were some slip-ups and it was a little bit shaky, but overall, it was a very controlled performance, and that's what you need to have in the Champions League final. It needs to be controlled from start to finish. We never really looked like we were going to lose the game, did we? You know, despite moments where Barcelona were on the front foot and, you know, we're thinking, oh, they could score here. There wasn't ever really a big worry because, you know, Arsenal did what they had to do. The game plan went completely according to plan. And yeah, unbelievable.
And Stina Blackstenius comes on, super sub extraordinaire. Her and Bethany came on. They made a difference. They were able to get the ball up to her, and she missed a chance before that, which we all thought, you know, put it a bit wider of the keeper, you know. But then when she got the second chance, she buried it.
She could have had a hat-trick. She had a couple of chances, but this is typical Stina Blackstenius. This is not the first time that she's done this. She comes off of the bench, and when she doesn't get picked to start, she comes off the bench and she makes an impact. She's that type of player, and so lucky to have a player like that where, you know, when her name comes up on the board, she's going to come on and she's probably going to win us the game. That's exactly what she does, and she did it again in the highest of circumstances today. I don't have words. I don't. It's incredible.
How big is this for women's football? I mean, you know, women's football in this country, you know, for how big for Arsenal women, but not just for Arsenal women, for women's football. Arsenal have just won the Champions League. This feels like a moment.
Huge. For women's football in England particularly, we know how big Arsenal women are in this country, not even just in this country, globally. They're huge. The support that Arsenal women have had over recent years, we've sold out the Emirates Stadium, we've had 60,000 capacity full, completely full of fans coming to watch the women's team. And this is another pivotal moment in women's football, and I'm so pleased because year on year we keep seeing progress in the game. And we know it's not going to happen overnight, but things like this just, you know, we see that progression. We know the game is going forward, and it's going to become huge.
Yeah, and just finally, before you go, who is your player of the match?
It's got to be, I know we were talking about it, it's got to be Leah Williamson, you know, a servant to the club. And tonight, the ultimate defensive performance. She was such a big part of why we won today, so absolutely deserved.